day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
Pretty boring. Might as well not take beer off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Stroud in the air to start us off. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
And these pass rushers in the games today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Stroud completes it quick. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
All right. 18, what's up?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud off the play action. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. It's a pickup of 26. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, around the Mixon. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. On the ground again with Mixon. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Pierce has the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Darnold now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Darnold. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Walker on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Darnold looking to throw. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. Still fighting forward. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, Sack.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Trying to run it with Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud has him on the quick hitter. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's 2nd and 7. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Stroud to throw on first down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. It's second and goal. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. It's caught, here's that Charbonnet. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Darnold to throw. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And off to Walker from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's second and 11. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for first and 10. Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Walker will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 28. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the quick.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
Walker on 1st down. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running with Walker again. before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Staying with Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Final timeout called by the Texans. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. Here's Darnold. Has it in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Texans to the line. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Up second down at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 1. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down throw by Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing here, Darnold. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Give up the gut to Walker. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 45-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And the Texans grab it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Stroud off of play action. It's his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Play action. Here's Stroud. Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now they have 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Stroud. Brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
And I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep going. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends is paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
The drive begins with a walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Setting up the screen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind. Line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's his fullback. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is Charbonnet heading right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Myers' kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late.
Fairbairn to kick off for
Fairbairn
Houston.
has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Oh, Hall lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe it, your guy can get there.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, Hall lost it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field, Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud trying to set up a screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On third and long, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First down from the red zone. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields.
And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.